I don't want to paint anyone as more spiritual except for the jester, because the jester's life design is just just have fun. And I think the underlying promotion of spiritual work and religious work at its core is joy. And that's the jester's purpose. Am I happy? No, then fuck this, I'm out. Wait, you've got kids, you're married, you have a job, not happy. And they're gone. And you're like, well, you've made everybody else miserable. The jester doesn't care. They're self-centered. They're centered in self. They're not looking outwards to say, can I bring the world joy? They're saying, am I joyful?
Yeah.
And if they're not, they will leave to be so. They're not considering others. That's why the others think them as inconsiderate. It is. Wouldn't you love to be that inconsiderate as well? Now we're talking about the neutral purity of a jester. Nobody is all jester. And when I say nobody, I'm sure somebody is. But nobody, there's a consciousness within. How do I know? Because that's why jesters suffer depression. Is because their consciousness, their ego is still interplaying with underdeveloped or struggling brain chemistry. So is anybody all of anything? No. And in fact, in literature, when they are a singular, pure singular archetype, the story is about them expanding and transforming, transitioning, transmutating to a balance, right? The King Arthur is one of our perfect examples. He was the warrior king and he failed. And Merlin, the wizard who could see the future, because the wizards live in the future and the past, right? That's the crystal ball and the books on the table. They're here. If you look at the picture, they're here and they're not here. They're past, they're future. That's a wizard. All right, what happened when I did that? Well, what happens if I do this? What happened when what happens if I do this? It's like, well, what do you want to do? I wanna, let me see. Again, they very rare, but when they come back, that's when they truly start to become sorcerer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what singular archetype is truly beneficial? So when people say, well, I'm a little bit of, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Now be a little bit of all. Have access to all and call upon them, because then you've graduated the hierarchy into the king queen.